What's good, y'all, bro? I know I ain't posted in a while. You niggas miss me. Nothing crazy. I ain't posted in a while. I was working, grinding real hard. But niggas is back. School is starting. You feel what I'm saying? I got my nigga GP with me right here. Y'all already
Yes,
seen
sir.
him
What's
before. Y'all
good?
seen him before. But yeah, man, we just know school starting. And like summer over, nigga. Like it's time to get back in in that mode, nigga. Summer's over.
Yeah.
Fun is over. So we here to just give y'all some tips for real, like, and freshman advice. Going into college and shit. If you ain't been into college, or like, if you that freshman in college right now and had a fucked up freshman year, you wanna change it and have a better sophomore year. We just here give
hmm
you tips and advice on shit like that. So shit. I wanted to start it off with the Actually, I want to start it off now. So, how do you feel about like welcome week? That's a good one.
Okay, so that's a complicated question because how I feel about it now is not how I felt about it as going into
I'm
college.
saying I'm saying going now because we got people coming into college, so like
Okay.
they gonna feel about it how you felt about it coming into college. We trying to give them the
hmm
real of it. Like,
Okay. I'm gonna just be completely real. In all reality, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter at all. Um, at the end of the day, once all the parties are over and everything is done and all the fun is wrapped up, you still got real life looking at you. So have your fun, do what you need to do. Obviously college is for networking, finding yourself, um, meeting new people, things like that. At the end of the day, you just got to keep your mind on what really matters, and that's building a solid network, getting your grades together, and kind of planning for what's coming afterwards. Because people seem to forget in 6 months after you graduate that you're gonna have to start paying off that debt. You need a job, and the day you graduate, you go from a graduate to unemployed. So real life is going to sneak up on you real fast in those 4 years. So have your fun, do what you need to do, but keep your mind on what's really important.
hell yeah. I mean, I feel like for females, it's not as big, but I feel like as a nigga, it's
Yeah,
very big to niggas because it's like I want to see what bitches options I got on campus. I
yeah,
want to pop out. Like that's a nigga mindset. Like
yeah.
going into it, like where the bitches
Soon
at?
as
Like where are the
soon as you
hoes?
step on campus, you put on the scouter.
You put on the
You
scouter. You
just
feel what I'm
scouting.
saying? Like so, welcome week for like coming in. Like as a nigga, bro, it's just like it's like the thing. Like you need to be at every event, and I'm telling you right now,
hmm
you don't.
Yeah,
Like
at all.
like bro, like when you're anonymous, a female gonna want you more. So like if
hmm
you not popping out and shit, and she don't see you till like third or fourth party, she like, oh shit, I ain't even see this nigga all day. Who is this nigga?
hmm
And then you don't pop up again, and then you pop up 3 weeks later. She like, oh no, I gotta go get his shit because I know I ain't gonna see this nigga for another 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
Like, and it just make going out more fun because you're not seeing the same niggas every time. You're not going out
Yeah.
every week. But I mean, I feel like it's just like I feel like as welcome week, I feel like you should go though as a freshman.
Yeah,
But
as a freshman, you definitely need to experience
sophomore and shit, you need to learn to just back away and really like, okay, I got to get myself ready for school because as a
it.
freshman, bro, school easy. But once you get into the major classes, nigga,
Yeah,
they starting homework first day, nigga.
yeah,
They not playing no games with you. Like, nigga, you
at
better
all.
have your shit together. And
hmm
I mean, that's just how it is, bro, for real.
Yeah. So yeah, you definitely hit the nail on the head. You got to be a little bit more particular about what parties you pop out to. I guess that could be a lot of people game like, oh, I'm the mysterious guy. Everybody got their own game, their own way to play it. I mean, it works. But one thing that I realized from going to Welcome Week is like y'all are all sharing the same females anyway, especially the ones that like going out and going to Welcome Week. Y'all are all passing around the same girls, so it's like it's cool, but at the same time, you gotta know what game you playing, who you playing with, and kind of the things that come with that. Don't try to
Facts.
go into these parties and think you're gonna find your, you know what I'm saying,
Nah,
forever baby.
you're not.
It's not going,
You're
sir.
not.
So just
Speak.
know what you're getting into. And if you come in as a freshman, you're probably not looking for a relationship anyway. You're just trying to have fun. So you're probably not looking for that, but still, just keep it in the back of your mind, like you're not the only one. Feel me? So.
Speaking on that, in terms of relationship wise coming into college, so this is what I suggest. You feel what I'm saying? I suggest freshman year you do not have a girlfriend. Me
Yeah,
personally,
that's
only
valid.
because, bro, you have to get used to living by yourself without your parents, without somebody cooking for you, without somebody washing your clothes. You feel what I'm saying? Without somebody telling you do your homework, pay this, pay that. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And then it's like you having a girlfriend, you're adding somebody to your mix who also doesn't have that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
just a whole bunch of bullshit. It's like, bro, like as a freshman, bro, you should like really like get into your classes, your major. You feel what I'm saying? Know what you want to do with your life. You feel what I'm saying? Know what path you need to take. You feel work on yourself. That's what you should do as a freshman. So
Mhm.
now, I do suggest later in the college getting a girlfriend, only because you're as a freshman, your friend group is gonna be big as shit, and then it's gonna get really small.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm
man.
saying? And then you're gonna start being bored, and then you're gonna start seeking like, oh, I need to go get some hoes. I'm bored. I'm gonna go fuck with this or
Mhm.
this or this or this or. Now your mind off of your purpose. Now you on hoes, and then now
Mhm.
you just taking steps back. But if you get a girl, you know what I mean? It's like she support me. I know who I got, and I ain't gotta worry about no coochie because it's at the crib. So now you got more
Yeah.
time to work on shit you need to work
Right.
on. You feel what I'm saying?
But I'll add to that though. It that works if you worked on your development in those first 2 years of college because
True, true.
as a man you have to know how to manage a relationship just as much as you have to learn how to manage, multiple girls if you're doing that as well. Because if you don't know how to keep a certain frame in the relationship, it's not gonna work either.
That's true. That's
So
true. That's true.
you got to learn how to, your boundaries, and that's why it goes back to your point of not having anything serious those first couple years because you need to find out who you are first and love yourself in the context of being alone. A lot of people don't. A lot of people in our generation, bro, do not know how to be alone. They don't know how to be alone. They don't know how to just sit with themselves and really like just be with themselves for real. It always has to be something distracting them, a phone, another person, whatever. You have to learn that quality before you get in a relationship because otherwise you always gonna be trying to fill that void with another person and it's never gonna work. So
Hey,
that's why before you even try to get a girlfriend, figure out who you are first and what you really want out of a relationship so that when you date you kind of already have a predetermined checklist of like I like this that. Okay, if she's not that, then we don't align, and then you just keep, you know what I'm saying. You
yep.
got to know what you want first before you even think about all of that.
No cap. And I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like I don't know. Me personally, I feel like having a girl is for your purpose. Well, okay, let me not a girl, the right girl, because you can have
Mm-hmm.
a freak hoe. She not gonna help you. She not gonna help you, bro. Like I'm the right girl. You feel what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah, I
like
feel
that
that.
that shit just it's just like it sets your mind off of I need to get pussy and bitches. You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Because as niggas, you gonna want to fuck something. You feel what I'm saying? So like, it's not only natural for you to focus on. You feel what I'm saying? Making sure you got your bitches lined up. Whenever you hit them up, they coming through.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you got a girl, it's like I don't have to worry about that because I can go home and get some ass. Like I
Yeah,
don't have to worry about. You feel what I'm
it
saying?
definitely does keep you more
It
focused.
keep
It
you
does
more
keep you more
focused,
focused.
bro. Like
Yeah.
it does. But I ain't gonna tell a nigga what to do. If you want to cuff a hoe, go
Mhm.
cuff a hoe. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
And
shit.
also, you gotta wait long. You have to wait long enough to make sure that you're gonna commit to the person you really think that person is. Like a lot of
Facts.
people can just be who you want them to be to get a certain result out of you. So you gotta be in it for the long haul and really like ask them the proper questions and really see how they act in certain situations. Like test them a little bit. Be like, okay, I need you to go do this for me, and if it's something that's in out of their convenience, see how they really react because that'll really show you if they fuck with you or not. If it's
Facts.
something that they get no benefit from, and they just really need to help you out, if they're willing to do that time and time again, that's a great sign. So just little things like that, like just be willing to test them and see how they act in certain situations. What do they do when they're mad? Do they get vindictive and they start acting out and posting on social media and sending sneak disses?
Oh boy, I
Do
hate that
they,
shit.
what I'm saying? Do they start listening to their friends that are also unhappy, so they always in the ear because that's what happens in a lot of relationships that I've seen. It's usually the friends that talk them out of it, not the people themselves.
Yeah, bro, I hate that shit, bitch. If we get in an argument, bitch, don't you subtweet me. I'm gonna get on your motherfucking ass, nigga. Don't subtweet me or talk about some. I just need a real nigga who all for me. Bitch,
Yeah,
go find them then. Go find them, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not the one for that. That subtweet shit out of there. Can't go for that. But yeah,
yeah, man.
that bring me to my next topic. So shit, what's kind of a game plan or what's kind of like I'm gonna say four great rules to follow like as a freshman. But I'm gonna say not a freshman living off campus. I'm talking about full freshman in the dorms on campus, meal card, meal plan. Full freshman. What's like four like must do's in order to have a good year.
Oh yeah, I can knock those off real quick. The first one, become disciplined enough to follow a strict schedule every day. Wake up at the same time, be on time. It's the simple things that are going to take you very far in life, and that's something that took me a long time to realize. The simple things is what's going to take you very far in life. Can you wake up on time? Can you be on time? Can you be patient in certain situations? This very simple things is what you really need to focus on. So you need to have a strict time where you go to bed too, because a lot of times when you're supposed to be going to bed, you're on TikTok, you're on YouTube, you're doing something, and that's gonna seep into the next day, and now you're starting the next day behind. So make sure you have a strict schedule that you can follow and have discipline. Number one. Number two, allot certain time for dating. There's no problem with dating, but you need to have it within a certain time. It's not all day. It's okay, homework, gym, read, pray, blah blah blah. Then from I have the hours from 5 to 9 on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to do what I need to do. That needs to be scheduled in, and it needs to be a very small amount of time because the main thing you should be focused on as a man, especially in your younger years, is using that to get bigger in the gym, get your mind right, make sure you've healed all those past traumas, and make sure your mental is correct, and and actually figure out what direction you want to go in life. Those things are a precursor to anything else in life. So, but after you've done all those things, have a scheduled allotted amount of time for dating. Number two. Number three, mm, I say just watch the people you be around because as a freshman, you're gonna be in a lot of different social circles. You're gonna think everybody's your friend. You're gonna think you just in the mix.
We'll have
Trust me.
so many friends.
By the time you get older, the same people you call friends, bro, y'all won't even
Won't even
y'all
talk.
y'all pretty y'all might be enemies. Y'all might be on bad terms. You don't know what could happen.
It'll be
You feel me?
crazy too. It'll be crazy cause niggas will be friends all year. You feel what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Niggas go home for summer, come back, boy, y'all don't even know each other. You'll
Yeah.
never talk again. You'll be like, what the fuck?
Or
Never
just
talk again.
or y'all fall out over the smallest thing to where it's like, damn, I thought we were cooler than that to where I didn't feel like this little shit was gonna fuck us up.
For niggas,
But
I'm gonna tell you the number one thing niggas are gonna fall out about a bitch.
mhm,
I promise you, it's gonna be one of these hoes on campus that's gonna want you and your homeboy.
yeah,
And if somebody get mad, y'all falling out over a bitch. For
yeah,
what? It's 10,000 on campus. For what? Let that
mhm.
hoe go, bro. Like what?
Or it could be a lot of things, bro. It could be envy. Maybe you got a better job at that time.
Yup.
Maybe you have a car and he don't have a car. Some of the very small people get envious. People don't know how to use those type of things as motivation instead of
It should be me.
envy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Type
So number
shit.
number three, just make sure your social circle is solid because that's who you're gonna carry through to the next 4 years. Just make sure y'all are solid. And number four, keep the end goal in mind, bro. At the end of the day, we all here to get the same piece of paper and focus on what we need to do in the next phase of our life. Now, I'm definitely an entrepreneur. I went to school because it was basically free, and I had the means to do so because of my parents and because of my scholarships and things like that. So
Mm.
this was an opportunity for me to network and kind of build the foundation for my businesses and my different streams of income. But if you come here with a plan, bro. Just because college is set up to where most of these degrees are not going to have any value after you graduate. You need to make sure that the degree path you're following is something that's going to actually translate to to income. And it don't. I would say don't even go to college if you're going to be in over 50K of debt by the time you graduate. Just go
Don't.
to trade school or something else. But people really be going through all 4 years of college with all loans. So
And there ain't
Just
nothing wrong with a loan, but it's like you should not be taking out a loan more than 5,000.
mhm.
Like no more, because 20 bands in debt graduating is what your payments might be $200 a month. 50
Yeah.
grand in debt, boy, your payments six
You
seven.
you have a whole nother car payment pretty much.
A whole another car payment, and that's a fucking lot for somebody just getting out of high school.
Yeah.
College, going into
Just
the real
yeah.
world. $700. Woo, boy, that's your pockets. That's your
Yeah.
spend money right
And
there.
if you don't pay that, your credit score is fucked.
Fucked.
They garnish your wages. The IRS coming for it. So you can't you and the student loan debt is the only debt that you cannot file bankruptcy for. You are going to pay that debt back somehow, some way. So
Yup.
just keep in mind the end goal and really know what you're coming here for. I know that's a lot to ask for, 17, 18-year-old, but that's something that you should at least have down pat before you get to college.
Facts. And I got a number 5 for you. And this
Mhm.
is one niggas don't really think about, but I find it like very, very, very like important. Um, as a freshman, go to all your classes. Don't be like older niggas,
Mhm.
because as a freshman, I feel like learning in college and learning in high school are two different things. High school, you can raise your hand, ask your teacher, how you do this? She might come over and do the motherfucker for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Or she gonna sit down and talk you through it. You feel what I'm saying? So you maybe not, you feel me? But like in college, it's 200-300 kids in your class, bro. You're not finna raise your hand. You feel what I'm saying? You got to schedule times around like your busy schedule just to get to your professor. Like it's a lot to like really get help. So I feel like go to every class and you need to figure out how you learn. Like some niggas are visual learners. Some niggas need to hear other people tell it
Yeah.
to them for them to know it. Some people are just like me. I got photo memory. So like when I take tests and shit, I don't study because when they go through the PowerPoints, I literally can remember and recite every word on the PowerPoint. So like for me, I don't go to class because I'm just
Yeah.
going on my computer. I'm going through the PowerPoints, photo memory. I go take my test. I'm good, and my GPA high. But it's like
Yeah.
some people, like Shorty is a visual learner. She has to go to class to learn. So it's like she can't do what I do. And that's
Right.
just how it is. So I feel like as a freshman, you need to go to every class and really figure out how you learn, and then build your schedule around how you learn. Like, oh, I don't really need to go to that class because I get it already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I
And
feel
I
like
can
that's
add
a
on to
step
that
one.
also. One thing that a lot of college freshmen can do that I wish I would have took more advantage of: study your teacher's past tests. A lot of times, all their tests and all their past lectures and everything like that, they're all going to be online. So all you got to do is study their old lectures and their old tests, and you'll pretty much know the class. You don't have to go to class yet. You should as a freshman, but just something to keep in mind is like all that stuff is already online, and
Yep.
most of these teachers have been teaching the same class for over a decade. Year 11 is not going to be the year they switch up and do something different. So just make sure you
It's not.
research your teacher. Make sure you research your teacher and find out if their lectures or if their class is online, because a lot of times you can just copy that and you'll be green. So
Yep. Um, shoot, I'm trying to think of some other like major topics. So I want to get more onto like the social topic. Um, see, I can't really speak for the sorority people because I'm a nigga and I'm black. We don't really do sororities, so I can't really speak on that because I don't know how fraternities and shit work. Like, I mean, I know how they work at HBCUs because I went
right.
to one, but I don't know how they work at Tech. So, we're gonna skip that one. So, let's see which one I want to do. Okay, how do you feel about not how do you feel about it, but what's your opinion on that? Because I personally think that like you must have like in college as a freshman, like living on campus, you must have like a hobby of some sort. Like you're not just gonna go to school, blase blase. Like you're gonna get caught up in some shit. Like AKA gym is your hobby. You like to lift. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? Some people like to read. Some people like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't know, stream, play the game. Like how do you feel about like having a hobby?
Yeah, it's an absolute must. I mean, the gym was something that I naturally picked up because uh, going into my freshman year, like I wanted to reinvent myself and remind me to talk about reinvention because that's probably one of the most important topics I want to talk about.
All right, bet.
But uh the gym is something that I picked up into my freshman year because I just wanted to reinvent myself and come into college like a different person. I wasn't that great in shape in high school, so and I think the easiest way to attract girls without having to get rich or get a million followers on Instagram is just literally just to change your body. It'll change your confidence. You'll just walk different. You'll fit clothes better, and your face will look different because you're not holding any fat around your chin area. All type of stuff like that. So that was something that I naturally did because I just wanted to improve as a person. So gym was my hobby, but I like basketball a lot too. Like I don't think you were here our freshman year, but the rec was closed because of COVID. So we all hooped at Urbanovsky outside, and that's where everybody met at. Everybody that you know that hoops, like that's where we all met at freshman year because we all used to hoop outside at Urbanovsky. And the Lubbock locals would come, like we would be out there till 9, 10 o'clock at night. It was crazy. So, and that's where you're gonna meet all your friends at. That's how you make friends is by going places where you are passionate about something because y'all are gonna have a common interest. That's how you make friends. That's how I met all my friends is playing
And I ain't
basketball.
gonna lie, that's how when I came to Tech, nigga, I just went to the gym and met Logan.
Exactly.
Once I met Lo, I think the first person I met was Lo and Meech.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two first niggas I ever met. And after that, them niggas knew everybody. So after that, nigga, I just knew everybody after that.
Right.
And it was like,
That's how it goes. I mean,
yeah,
you just go hoop. Yeah.
just go hoop, nigga.
Yeah. So that's where you're gonna make friends, and that's where you're gonna be able to release a lot of your steam is just by doing something that you're passionate about. I even was on a bowling team, bro. Second for a couple semesters.
Mm.
I was cold too. I just needed a hobby. I don't know. It was just a weird time in my life where I just needed a hobby. I needed to get my mind off some stuff. So I went and joined the bowling team, bro. And I was nice too. Like my highest score ever was like 265 out of yeah, like 300 is a perfect score. So I was getting real nice. It's just life got in the way. You got to work stuff like that. So, but yeah, bro, hobbies are very important. Yeah.
So what was what you want to talk like hit on? Was it renovate?
It's reinvention. So
Reinvention.
And that yeah. So what I wanted to say about that is like college is if you feel like you weren't the person that you wanted to be in high school, it's not over with. All this stuff about people peaking in high school and high school is it and all that stuff, bro. High school is just a very small part of your life that you probably won't even care about after you graduate. College is the perfect place to reinvent yourself, and that's why I recommend moving away from your home city, bro. Because now you can just be whoever you want to be.
Yeah, too.
That's what happened to me in high school. Like high school, bro, I was not the person I wanted to be. I didn't have a great work ethic. I had a lot of stuff going on to where I wasn't able to put in the time that I wanted to into like fitness and things like that because I was still under my parents' supervision.
Mm-hmm.
So like, say I want to ask to go to the gym. Oh, I can't take you. I'm tired. Or say I want to go to a party. Oh, who's gonna be there? Blah blah blah. It's so many like. You need me to wait?
Yeah, I'm finna. What's good, bro? I was just finna answer the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, make sure they get some love. I'm gonna show the chat some love. All right, go ahead.
Bet. So yeah, so college was like the place where I really wanted to reinvent myself and be the person that I wanted to be. So that's why, bro, the summer going into my freshman year, I was working at FedEx in the morning, moving boxes. But before I even went there, I was in the morning. I would do my compound lifts. I would lift in the morning, go work at FedEx, moving heavy ass boxes as a package handler all day for like 6 hours. Then I would go back to the gym at nighttime and do my particular movements that I missed in the morning. I was basically working out 3 times a day, dieting. So like COVID, I gained a bunch of weight. I was like 175, maybe 180. I blew up because of COVID. By the time I went back to school, I was 165 at 10% body fat. I did all that in one summer. And so that lined up perfectly with, me getting my style together and all these things. And so by the time I got to school, I was a completely different person than who I was in high school. And that really helped me with my confidence and becoming who I wanted to be. So like that would be the main thing that I got out of college and that a lot of guys should get out of college is like reinvent yourself and become who you really want to be because there's nobody in your hometown holding you back when you go to college. They don't see you as
Go ahead.
Hold on.
Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
Repeat that. Siri want to fucking say some dumb shit. Go ahead.
What people part?
You said when I left high school, and then Siri did say some dumb shit. So go ahead.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just said when I left high school, just um, I just wanted to reinvent myself and be the person who I really wanted to be, and that's why I think most guys should get out of college is just becoming the person who you really want to be in college because there's nobody from your hometown really holding you back and
Yeah.
telling you what you can and can't be, things like that.
Hell yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna add on to that because we was on the opposite thing in high school.
Hmm.
Like in high school, you was like kind of laid back, wasn't really known for real, like
Yeah.
type shit. I was the nigga in high school, so
Mm.
it was like even at that, bro. I was the nigga in high school. Like everybody knew who I was, and I don't talk to nobody in high school but Rob. Shit, I'm trying to think who went to my high school. Rob, John, Deshaun, 3 niggas. Like
Yeah.
I could name the niggas on one hand who I talk to right now from high school, but I knew everybody in high school.
Hmm.
Like so, it's like, oh, and
I
Keenan.
forgot. Were you from Dallas?
I went to high school in San Antonio,
San Antonio. Okay.
so like that shit didn't carry over. Like if I was one
Mhm.
of those where it was like, damn, I peaked in high school, I'm thinking I'm finna peak in college. Didn't happen. Like that
Yeah.
shit didn't carry over. When I went to college, nobody knew who the fuck I was.
Yeah.
And I went to college out of state, so nobody definitely knew who I was. Like, so like I think that too. Like, if you're a freshman coming in, don't take your high school pride and try to bring that shit to college. Cause a nigga
Yeah.
gonna humble you. Like, it's gonna be a nigga there that's gonna be like, nigga, who the fuck? You feel what I'm saying? They gonna humble you. You feel what I'm saying? Or it's really ain't even gonna be a nigga. It's really gonna be a female. Cause you gonna go
Yeah.
to the female like, I'm that nigga. I was that nigga in high school. Like, blah blah blah. And she gonna look at you and be like, nigga, get the fuck. Nigga, I don't know you. Get the fuck out. You go, damn, that's gonna hurt. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I feel like you should reinvent, or even if you are that guy, you feel what I'm saying, just take that same confidence or whatever and just move it to
Yeah.
move
And
it to
still get
college.
like don't take high school as a reason not to get better. Oh, well,
Yeah.
I was cool in high school, so it'll just become no.
No.
It's a completely different ball game.
No.
You need to keep improving the same way you were improving in high school. Just let that carry over. So I think that's like it's actually was to my advantage that I wasn't lit in high school because I had more of a chip on my shoulder to work harder. So by the time I got here, I just had a really good work ethic. But
Mm-hmm.
how was that experience for you? Like, was it just humbling, or like how did you
I
take
did
it?
a whole 180. I didn't even get humbled because I genuinely never really cared about like popularity. Like I didn't give a fuck about that. I want money. I don't give a fuck about being known. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like I do the internet shit, but it's like I only do that shit because I want some money. I don't do that shit because I want to be famous. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, I took it like I'm completely switched around. Like when I was in high school, like I was always around people. Niggas was always around me. I was always hanging out with motherfuckers. I was always out, doing shit just to keep up that image. But like when I'm in college, it was kind of like now I can chill. You feel what I'm saying? Now I don't have to be out. I can be the nigga that nobody knows. And that's how I want to be. And you see that now. Niggas don't see me out. Niggas be like, Dre, you out? Yeah, I'm out. They be like, damn, what the fuck? Niggas don't see me out. Like I don't go out. I don't really do shit. You feel what I'm saying? To really like I don't be out there. So it's like I had a chance now. Like I can really be myself to where I can chill. Cause I'm that chill nigga that I'll come out sometimes, but I'm not finna be out every weekend and shit. That's just not me. But that was me in high school because I had to keep up that, you feel what I'm saying, that image.
Yeah.
So I feel like it helped me in that in terms of like now I can like relax, you feel what I'm saying? So it wasn't really too humbling. But I know for some niggas that really like want to be like known and shit and they're already known in high school, it's gonna fuck them up when they get to college and niggas be like, boo, I don't know your name, nigga. I don't give a fuck about you. It's gonna fuck them up. They're gonna be like, oh damn, I'm not like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like honestly. So yeah.
And honestly, college popularity is the same thing. Like I was extremely well known my first like year and a half, and I still am. But like I was extremely known for going out because I was always out. And so like whenever I really tried to lock in and stop going to parties and things like that, people will be like, well, you're not going out, and you know what I'm saying. So it becomes a point where like you have the same thing as high school, like you have to keep up appearances. Well, everybody gonna be at this party, and I was supposed to do this, but I don't know. I might as well just go and pop out and just see what happens. Now you're standing on the wall in an empty function, and when you really could have just been getting another workout in, and so like it comes to a point where like you're not where you want to be in life, and you know it's because you've been bullshitting. So what's more important, keeping up the appearances, or actually getting where you want to get to in life and having that internal satisfaction of like, I'm really where I want to be because I locked in and did it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. Shit. Last time
He said college tips, huh? I was always out. Nah, for real.
Yeah, I'm already knowing, bro. That's how it be. Shit, you can read the comments for me because I got to keep switching to read them.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, so you can just, if you see any pop up, you can just read them. Shoot, last topic here, I kind of want to discuss. I don't want to be so serious. I kind of want to discuss because I had somebody ask me, they was like, so how do college parties work? Because in high school, like, I feel like it's different because a high school party is kind of like, you got your group, you got your social circle, you can kind of walk around, approach females as you want, mind your business. But I feel like in college, when you're in an actual club and there's drinks and there's other stuff, I feel like it's a different process. I'm gonna say in terms of, he asked me in terms of as a nigga, like, trying to get females. I feel like it's a different process than high school, if that makes sense.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. Because in high school, it's a lot more invite only. Like, he's having a party tonight, and I always hear that shit at school. Like, oh, he's having a party, blah blah blah. Never got invited to that. But I always hear like, it's a lot more exclusive. Like, if you know type of thing. I think it's rare in high school for somebody to just be like, oh, I'm having a party, everybody pull up.
Yeah, drop the addy. Nah.
Yeah, I don't think that's a high school thing, but college, like, the process is a lot different because, like you said, it's a lot more competitive. I'll say it's a lot more competitive because I could just break down the whole process. So sometimes it's gonna be cover fee. You're gonna have to pay that 10. Depending on the organization who's running the party, it's either gonna be free or you might have to drop 10 or 15 or. If it's a club, they might have a like, I know Chosen has free until 11, things like that. So you might have to drop some money to get in. You might not. So just keep that in mind. When you get in the function, first thing you're gonna do, dap up all your guys, everybody you know.
But hold on. We're gonna pause there. We're gonna pause there because there's niggas out there that's like me. I'm not waiting in no fucking line. I don't give a fuck. I'm paying to skip the line. I don't give a fuck how much it costs.
You one of those?
I'm one of those. Like, I don't always pay though. Most of the time. Because I just feel like I have that face of, I know this nigga, but I don't know this nigga. So I'm going to just let this nigga roll with me. So I always just stand by the skip the line, bro, and wait for the football niggas to come through. And I just get in line with them. And they be like, oh, yeah, he with us too. And I just skip the line. But
I do that a lot more now, too.
You feel what I'm saying? But if all else fails, I'm paying to skip the line. I'm not waiting in line, nigga. That's just me. So you might have to pay that skip the line fee. And that's a good $45.
Yeah.
So,
but that's also where networking comes in because when you know the right people, you always gonna get in somehow. Like that, my network is so big. It's like I can find somebody that's near the front of the line or that's skipping through, where it's like, oh, what's good? We dap up. I'm
going with you. Yup, just like that. Okay, go ahead. So now you go in.
Oh yeah.
You meet your homeboys. You dap them
up.
Go
ahead. Niggas, then you get to scouting. You looking around. Okay. We got this group over here. We got 2-man. We got 3-man. We got 4 men upstairs.
Niggas get to play dominoes.
Planning it, and how they gonna break it down?
Niggas get to play dominoes in that bitch. I got a 1. I got a 2 man. How I want to do this?
Yeah. And so they gonna break down the situation by how likely each situation. So if we know these hoes over here looking, okay, we gonna go here first. We gonna talk to them, see how they going.
First.
Then we gonna talk. You wouldn't do that?
Nah, baby, nah, hell nah. Okay, go ahead, give yours, and I'm gonna give mine.
Okay.
Good.
So it's in likelihood of what's happening, right? So you're gonna go to the ones that's most likely first. At least that's how we did it. You're gonna go down the list, and then let's say like you vibing for a little bit, you drinking, you doing what you need to do. Then you spin back around and see who's really feeling you or not. And depending on that first group, if that first group was really feeling you, you might just be with them the whole night because you know that's guaranteed. But if it goes down the line, like, okay, if that was a fumble, we're going here. If that was a fumble, we're going here. But at the same time, you got to be sneaky because you don't want to look like the nigga in the club that's talking to everybody. Yeah, because now you look lame. So now you got to finesse and see what situation you can get into to make it look like you talking to them, but you not, blah, blah, blah. It's a whole thing. So then by the end of the night, you get back through and you're like, okay, what's the most like, and then you go from there, and then it's a whole nother thing to get back to the crib. But that's a whole
nother episode. That's a whole nother episode. But look though, this is how I do. This is how me and my homeboys do it. You feel what I'm saying? So this is what we doing. We coming in. I'm dapping niggas up. Boom, 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 boom. That's what we doing, right? We're doing a wraparound. First, we're gonna leave one nigga. We're gonna leave the niggas that are drinkers. Y'all stay at the bar. The niggas that ain't really drinking, let's do a wraparound. So we gonna do a wraparound, and we gonna catch every eye contact. Boom, 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 boom. We gonna get back. We gonna get back, right? We gonna report. Hey, I seen them hoes over there. Them hoes over there. Who was eyeing us the most? Them hoes? Cool. Let's keep them on our radar. After that, we're going to the baddest bitch in the club. I'm approaching the baddest bitch in the club. Off rip. I'm approaching the baddest bitch in the club. The only reason why females get jealous off of watching other females talk to somebody they're interested in. So that's fine. But I'm also doing that because if a female see that you over talking to a bad bitch, they're gonna be like, oh, he has confidence. That's the nigga I want.
Oh, it's social proof.
It's social proof. They're gonna be like, oh, if that bad bitch is talking to him, he's somebody. He ain't no lame nigga. I want to know who that nigga is. So I'm going to the baddest bitch in the club. I probably won't even shoot at the baddest bitch. I'll probably be like, hey, what's your name? I'm gonna make convo with her. I'm be like, hey, what's your name? You feel what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I mean, you was over here, you was looking good. You know what I'm saying? And then if she like, oh, for real, thank you. I'm like, yeah. Well, shit, I do I do YouTube and shit like that. I mean, I can get you on the video if you want. And then usually the bad bitch, oh, for real? Shit, yeah. Well, shit, let me get your Instagram. And now it look like we exchanging information, right?
Yeah.
Boom. Now the bitches that's on the radar like, oh, shit, who is this nigga? He done got her shit. She the baddest bitch in the club. He's somebody. And now when I go approach her, now she like, oh, I'm competitive because I think I can bag that nigga from the bad bitch. Now she competing. Now she wants you more. You feel what I'm saying? That's how my niggas do it. But I got real life demons on my team. Them niggas are crazy. Me, I love stink, so I'm chilling. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like it was different aspects of my game back in the day. Like me, bro, when it came to dating apps, bro, that shit was like, I had that shit on lock. I'm telling you, when I would tell you I was getting like 100 matches a day, bro, I swear to God, the niggas used to call me the Tinder Titan, bro. I used to hate that shit. Tinder Titan, nigga. I used to go crazy on that hell, but so that's like I really went crazy on there, and then honestly, I like talking to girls more, just walking on campus because I feel like it was a lot more casual. Because the thing about people don't talk about when it comes to clubs and social environments is like women already have their guard up in those type of environments, and a lot of them get a rise out of rejecting people. They're not even trying to be there to talk to anybody. They literally just want to go home and say, oh yeah, I rejected. Like you're saying, he came up to me. Yeah, I already had. Yeah, he came up to me.
Of you just coming to talk to them. So that's what I really didn't like about the club because their guard is already kind of up. But if it's on campus, they don't got the makeup, the lashes, the acrylics, the blah blah blah.
So if you feel them there, they're gonna be like, okay, I like it.
Yeah, and it's a lot more casual. It's a lot more even playing field. So that's where I do a lot of work too. And then from there, sometimes, bro, being in dorms, you just get in situations too. Honestly. You just get in situations like,
yo, niggas will put you in some shit, boy.
Yeah, man.
You will turn around and see four bitches walk in the room. You like, what the fuck? He like, yeah, I'm with this one. Yeah, you pick whatever one. You like, oh, shit.
Yeah. Hold on, this guy wrote like 3 huge comments. Let me see. He said he has an all background. He joined the Navy at 18, spent 2 years in the Naval Nuclear Power Academy. They taught him how to be a professional student. Then he did 4 deployments to Afghanistan in the summers of 2006 to 10 when it was on fire. Then he dual majored in chemistry and geology. He was 25 when he went to college, had a big beard. Most of his professors were intimidated. And then he said it was mainly to practice cursive writing, but it wasn't explaining things well. Between the Navy. Oh, he said between the Navy and the university, he racked up about 55 bodies before he married his wife. After 12 years, she got fat. He went to college with, but 25-year-old and going into a game with 18-year-olds, he probably got hella, you know what I'm saying, hella experience already.
That nigga knew what to say exactly. Yeah. See me, how I feel about dating apps. See me, I feel like me personally, I want the chase. I want the rejection. I want the hard to get.
See, I don't like niggas like you, bro.
I want them because
why do you like that, bro?
I don't know, but like if like I tried the dating app once and I got on that bitch and had 99 plus in 2 hours, and I was like, that is too fucking easy, bro. So I deleted that bitch and got rid of it, and I've never got it again because I'm like, bro, it was too easy, bro. How do I get 99 bitches in 2 hours and all I gotta do is swipe right? Like that's too easy, bro. I don't fuck with that.
It's like sales though, bro, because you got to think of it as leads. That's 99 leads. Then you got to cold call. Then you got to get, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to set everything up. By the time you get to those 99 girls, it's only about to be 5 that you really link. And then
I know that. It ain't even that. It's the fact that I got 5 bitches saying, yeah, I would fuck with that nigga. And it ain't even a fuck with. It's a yeah, I would fuck that nigga. Because that's what dating apps are. You don't know if you'll fuck with somebody. You don't know if you'll fuck with somebody. You don't even talk to them. It's a I will fuck that nigga. So I got 99 bitches saying I will fuck that nigga. That's too easy. I don't give a fuck if I have 5. Like, that is too easy. I want the pick me up later and we can talk. I want them. You feel what I'm saying? I want the chase. I don't want the I want you so bad. Bitch,
I think the chase is interesting when you know they still fuck with you, but it's like a last ditch effort to
make them bro.
Like, I think it's a lot more annoying when they really don't fuck with you, because then I'm like, okay, you're just wasting both of our time.
Not them. Not I'm talking about the ones where you like I know you going, but the fact that you playing right now make me want you more. That's me. You feel what I'm saying? Now I'm not going for the bitches that's like really like no. I'm gonna be like bitch, okay, and I'm gonna move on. But the ones that's kind of like throwing hints, like, yeah, I want you, but I'm not gonna tell you that. You feel what I'm saying? That's just me though. Like, when I was single, that was what I fucked with. I didn't really fuck with the bitches that, like, if you approach me as a female, you already lost. Once you approach me, I told you this last pod, didn't I? Or like 2 pods ago, I said something like that. I was like, if you approach me as a female, I'm not.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
If you approach me, bro, you already lost. I'm gonna just be like, appreciate it, and I'm gonna walk the fuck off.
No, bro, you gotta change that because, bro, I feel like women need to approach too nowadays, though. I feel like the interaction goes a lot better when women approach, because now you don't have to get through the whole politicking and, you know what I'm saying? You already know she fucked with you. She came up to you. The conversation is gonna be a lot more smooth than you trying to convince her. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, but that it won't change my attraction. I promise you, if a bitch came up to me, I'm not gonna fuck with her. I'm gonna be like,
let me shoot your shot, man. Don't listen to this guy.
Definitely shoot your shot, because every nigga's not. Most niggas aren't like me. Like, most niggas aren't gonna want to go for the chase, or they're not gonna want to they're not gonna find like women that come up to them like, you feel what I'm saying? They're not gonna do that. That's just me. But women, for everything, please shoot. Please change the dynamic. Cause in reality, a lot of shit we doing now is fucking sassy. So please, y'all change the dynamic and just shoot.
Yeah. And honestly, it'll change because it now everybody gets what they want. You don't have to shuffle through 5 different guys to until the one you finally want hits you up.
Yeah.
If you just go to the guy you want, you just eliminated a whole bunch of wasting time and a whole bunch of things left up to chance. Cause let's be honest, how often is a girl gonna get rejected if she goes up to a guy?
Shit, probably once every 4 or 5 guys. Once every 4 or 5. And most
I don't do that much, bro.
I honestly, no. It's definitely once every 4 or 5, but this is gonna be the same excuse. I got it. Most of the once every 4 or 5 are in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
They're not denying you because you don't look good. They're denying you because they got a bitch at home. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. They really not gonna get denied if they're single, nigga. I'm
exactly.
honest.
So just shoot your shot. I mean, I don't see what the problem in it is. I think aren't we all about equality in 2023?
Please shoot your shots. You know what I want them to shoot their shots though, because I want them to realize how difficult it is.
Oh yeah.
To be a nigga. Like I want them to realize, like, to have the confidence and the guts to go up to a girl knowing she can easily embarrass the fuck out you. Mm-hmm. It's different, because especially the niggas that go up to the females that are in groups. Oh
my god.
Women do not realize, bro, the confidence it takes to go up to a female in her friends.
I feel like going up to a group is just a losing situation, because you always gonna have one or two females in a group that are just silent haters. They don't want their girls to really eat like that.
It will, but I feel like the one tip that really balances all that out is when you approach the female that you want, you don't go to her first. You approach the whole friend group. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? You feel what I'm saying? You kind of get to know them. What's your name? Where you from? Where you from? Blah, 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 boom. And then you start where you from? She say, where she from? Oh, for real? I've been there before. You act like you been there. I've been there before. Now they like, oh, they connecting. But, you know what I mean? I guess he was just filling us out. And then you get to talking to her more, but still keeping them in knowledge. You can kind of shut all that out. But, hey, the niggas that do that go up to the bitches in groups, hey, I give you your motherfucking props.
Hey,
I give you your cookies.
I think anything more than 3, I was just going to call it an L.
What?
I mean, or I would just wait until, like, they get to the outside or they get away. And
because I would want to see, like, I would real life want to see a female approach a nigga in front of his friends. I don't think a female alive would do that. I just don't, bro. I just don't. I feel like they don't have the guts to do that shit. And they don't realize, like, damn, niggas are approaching me when I'm with my friends. Like, that takes a lot. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But
hold on, this guy, he's putting a lot of comments. Hold on. He said, he joined the frat and everybody was scared to haze him because of his combat background. He said because he was in the Navy. And then he said he was right next to the most popular college bar. His roommate was the weed man, and he was always stocked with beer. And then I guess that was his game. Like, he had the master bedroom in their apartment.
He was locked in.
Yeah. The best thing to do at the club is to make fun of club chicks. They crush the Sims. Now that I'm married and I'm not looking, they all look at me like candy in the shop. I mean, that's usually how it goes. Once you're in a committed relationship,
bitches want you. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Once they see another female got you, they're gonna want to take their place. That's just how
it's always worse. It's worse now, bro. The main thing right now is just focus, man. When I be at the rec and stuff, just lifting.
Focus. Man, boy. Let me show you this shit. I sent this shit to Shorty real quick, bro. Like, I sent this shit to my girl, bro. Bro, you're gonna go on pause to look at it. But look at this bitch, bro. Like, this shit was bad, gang. Hold on, this shit was bad, nigga. Like, I'm sitting here like I'm real life uncomfortable at the gym, bro. And you know I don't work out. So I'm trying to get into it. I'm so uncomfortable, bro. Look what I just sent you, gang. I was like, nigga.
Oh, she's looking at you?
Bro, I'm talking about
they really do be doing that
workout, bro. Like, she turned her whole workout towards me just to watch me. I'm like, damn, my nigga, like, I'm real life uncomfortable because I'm like, bro, like nigga, like, I'm real life, like, I'm lifting, she's watching me. As soon as I drop the weight, she does her workout. As soon as I pick mine back up, she stops. Watches me, bro. I'm like, nah, nigga, crazy? That's OD, bro.
But you know what's crazy? If the roles were reversed,
I'd be on TikTok, nigga. Yeah. I'd be on TikTok talking about, so look at this creep at the gym, bro. Like, what? I'm like, damn.
That's how it go, bro. That's how it go. What'd your girl say?
She was just like, she started laughing. She was just like, damn, like, that hoe really looking. I was like, bro, that hoe is looking, bro. I was like, that shit crazy as hell. But yeah,
and
bro.
the ones that I feel like the ones that are outside of your race be the most bold too, to be honest.
What? honestly, I just feel like as a black male, every race wants you. Like nowadays, in this day and age, every race wants a black dude. So it's like you real life. I mean, you as a nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie, you got the whole world of females in your hand. Like as a black dude, because I feel like nowadays no female like is like I don't like black guys. Like they all do. Like every race, like they all do.
Yeah, and sometimes they don't really admit it. They'll just like
until a nigga go try to fuck with them. They'll
exactly.
do it, but they won't
They'll
tell you.
I had a lot of situations like that. Like my freshman year, I hit a lot of girls that was like they don't usually do this and blah blah blah. And then a couple years later, you see them cuffed up with like some nerdy ass, you know what I'm saying, frat dude.
And it's like, but in reality, it's like I don't even think they want to just date black niggas. I just feel like they're just every race is attracted to black dudes. So it's like
it could be like a fetish thing.
Yeah, like they just want to fuck. They don't want to date and do all that. They just want to fuck. And it's like when you in the shoes of a nigga, it's kind of just like you start to be like, cause some niggas are gonna be like, damn, you don't want that attention, but like when you black, it's kind of like. It's kind of weird, bro. Like it starts to get weird because they start to push it because they're females. They know no black nigga gonna go and be like, she's a rapist. Everybody gonna look at him and be like, boy, you was a bitch. Boy, you was a bitch. They gonna do that. Like they not gonna really because so that as a female, it's kind of like they don't really got no boundaries. They gonna, you know what I'm saying, do what they want to do. So it's like shit get weird a little bit. What they saying?
Oh yeah, he's commenting. It's the same guy. He's commenting like hella stuff.
Let me see real quick. Shit, honestly, I want to answer his questions and then we can get up out of here. Let me see. One of the chicks heard gun covers. Nah, I don't know what he's talking about. But I appreciate him for tuning in though, for sure. I just don't want to be speaking on shit I don't really understand. But appreciate the support for sure, for shit show. But yeah, man, hey, that was a good 50 minutes. Hey, y'all stay tuned and sub. We're gonna be dropping a lot more videos now. Because
chemistry is there, bro. We're turning shit up. Bro.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely, you know what I'm saying, posting. I'm about to start clipping everything. I got time now. So yeah, but y'all sub, you feel what I'm saying? Like the video, and then y'all follow me on Twitch whenever y'all get over to this platform. But shit, we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Yes, sir.